What's shaking and baking, all you hip cool cats? My name is Kit, and welcome one and all to Americans Learn. And through comedy, we can learn how the world works. Through comedy, we can understand our society, the differences between us all. And let's face it, look, if you want to be a successful comedian, especially in this day and age, you have to be able to cross boundaries and, yes, in many ways make people laugh. Of course, that's number one for any comedian. Make people think. And occasionally, yes, put people outside their comfort zone. I've said this before on the channel. If you want to really make an impact, you must be able to ridicule everything and anything, especially if you are going to be a top-tier comedian. Now, look, I don't have the courage or the backbone to do what a lot of these great comedians do, and that's get on the stage, tell a story, and command an audience. It is an incredible thing to see. Hell, I envy that kind of charisma and power that a lot of these comedians have, and it's not an easy job to do. So that's why I'm more than happy to watch this video with Patrice O'Neal. May this legend rest in peace. He was taken from us far too soon. And frankly, boy, oh boy, I would love to get his opinions and thoughts about today's crazy world. But again, nonetheless, that's why we have the internet, so that his voice and stories live on. And today, might make a few people uncomfortable, but it's titled Patrice O'Neal Talks About Women. So, since I'm in charge of the ones and twos, let's get ready to check this video out in a 3, a 2, a 1.
We don't want to hurt you. If you give a lie detector test to a man and a woman and ask them the same questions, man, we would pass them both up to a point where it's like, hey, ask a woman, you love your man, you love your family, you love your home, you love what you built. Yep. All right. You see Brad Pitt or Denzel Washington or whatever standing there, would you risk everything you built with your man just to sleep with him? And women, look, they'll go, nah, I wouldn't. And they'll pass the test. They'll be like, they look good, but I wouldn't. Ask guys the same thing, boom, love your woman, the kids, the house. Yeah. All right, you see that girl passed out behind the dumpster? Would you risk everything for a passed out woman behind a dumpster?
No.
I don't want to, but look at her with garbage on. She looks so cute with garbage on.
No.
We're like, I'm trying to make it so women just understand a little bit of just to sympathize. It's like we're like sport fishermen. This is what I'm saying. Men like to fish. And sport fishing is different from catching fish for food. You just get it, you catch it, and you show your friends. Because you want them to know that you can catch fish. You take a couple of pictures so you can show people the fish that you have the ability to catch. And then you release it back into the water. But a lot of women in here, you have boyfriends or husbands, you a fish that jump back on the boat and just was like flapping, looking at me like, hi, I was wondering if you're going to be fishing here again next week. Like, yeah, for other fish. Get off my boat. Is that how you treat all the fish? You'd be like, oh, God damn. Nope, I'm sorry, sweetie. You're the last fish I ever wanted to be with. Now you stuck. You're stuck with the last fish.
Oh, come on. It's not all that bad. I guess hey, listen, we all know relationships are complicated. But hey, in this crazy upside-down world where the whole world is going crazy, things are not adding up. Sometimes we just need a little companionship.
Who is loving you and fighting hard to be on your boat. Then she got comfortable, and now instead of doing this, she's like, so we've been together for like a year now. Why do you still have a boat? You'd be like, so what's she trying to say? I can't catch fish no more? Why do you need to catch a fish? Because if I lose my ability to catch fish, then you're not going to find me sexy no more. So you got to smell fish on me so that you know I can catch fish so you can act right. What's your name? Dave, what's your name? Hi. Hi, this is Truth. When you call Dave from another room, Dave, immediately he goes, ugh.
All right. So here's how you know. Again, just check this out. When a comedian is able to speak to people in the audience and still tell a story and make the audience laugh, that is an art form. That is an art form that very few people can pull off. Patrice O'Neal, we're about to see action happen.
What does she want now? Dave, you want to hear what happened to me today? You'd be like, oh. Ladies, let's discuss harassment for a second. Why can't I harass you?
I could already see all the people on Twitter just typing angrily away at Patrice O'Neal. And Patrice is laughing at them all from the world beyond.
Sometimes. I can never harass you. Never. And I'm not talking about, like, I'm talking just. At the job. It's unfair that I can't harass you at the workplace. Like, you looking how you looking, and I can't just a little something that has to do, like, you got to be careful just to say, hey, you look beautiful today. That's how messed up the game is. I think you should be able to comment on any part of the body that you see. If you... I'm serious. What's your name? What's your name? Jeannie. Now, Jeannie, no disrespect, but if I work with you, I should be able to walk in and go, oh, Jeannie, beautiful titty meat you have there. And, because I see that. But whatever the scientific term is, I'm looking at Mr. A 4.9 grade point average. What's the...
Oh no, the poor guy with the glasses.
What's the science term for the titty meat? What's the actual... And it's not the cleavage. I mean, the cleavage is the space in the middle. I'm talking about the meat, the titty part. And I'm not being foul, just, you know, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can go through the rest of the day without pretending that I don't see. Which, you understand what I'm saying? I mean, let's work out a deal. Don't get me fired. Having women work with men, right, is like having a grizzly bear work with salmon.
Oh, boy. First of all, again, sensitive subject issue to talk about, especially in this day and age. And even then when Patrice was still around, too. But it is an interesting subject to talk about, especially on stage. It does cause people to laugh. There's a few uncomfortable people in the crowd. You could see that. But again, there's always a point. A good comedian can tell a story.
Dipped in honey, like, so Now you dip the salmon in the honey, right? Grizzly bears. And the salmon get to walk through comfortable with honey and fish and good morning, grizzly bears. And the grizzly bears is like, hey, he can't even growl like, what's up, fish? Oh my God, human resources. The grizzly bear just did grizzly bear stuff. So, like I can't even go, hey, good morning, fish, good morning. Oh, I can't touch it like, oh, look at that. Oh, let me just get a little bit of that fish, a little bit. Get that honey. Oh my God. Fish and honey, man. That's my favorite. Usually I kill fish and eat them and stuff, but I just wanted to just rub a little bit of that. God damn. That's oppressive. Like you shouldn't even. And there's cameras everywhere. You can't do like weird stuff behind the back. Like, why would it be disrespectful? I said, what's your name? Terrell. If I go, hey Terrell, we work together. And I go, Terrell, hey, do me a favor. Let me know when you're getting up to go to the bathroom so I can sniff your chair. Disrespectful because it's sexual, but that keeps me from being like I think there should be a holiday, for lack of a better word, harassment day, but not that sounds whatever. But I mean a day where I get to find out, like because, and this is why it should be harassment day. Because women get to be inappropriate sexually all the time. You get to be inappropriate. And when I say inappropriate, I mean say hello to me too close. Hi. Or some weird massage because you think we're friends and you, good morning, a little kiss. And he's just like, oh boy. And you think in your head, man, I wonder if I, you know.
Don't do it, Patrice. Don't do it.
But harassment day allows you to be able to ask all year. I say the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. And it's a beautiful day. Flowers and everything. You buy flowers. You just real cool. You walk up, you're respectful. You say, hey, how are you? You know, good afternoon, Terrell. Happy harassment day. And you just like say, listen, I was wondering all year if you would suck my in a broom closet. And you just be like, no, thank you, I'm not. And you be like, thank you, keep the flowers. I just thought I made a mistake. I thought you was a hoe all year. I was confused. I thought you was a hoe, but you're not.
Oh my God.
Let me say this, man. I don't know what the term is for extreme animal lover. Like I get sick when I see animals suffering, and I know that's contrary to popular belief somehow. Somehow it's spread out that black people, we hate animals. Like we can't stand dogs and cats, and I don't get it. That's the news doing that. Because they only show dudes that hate dogs. Like when the Vic stuff was happening. What do you think of Michael Vick and the dog? They just show, every dude they show is like, man, dogs, man, dogs. I'll drown a dog in a bucket right now. Give me a dog. Where's a...
I don't like it too when animals are hurt. That's just, because they don't know what's going on in the world, and let's face it, there are some scumbag people out there, real scumbag people that are just the worst. And like I said, there's not, well, like it's been said before, anyone that tortures or hurts animals is kind of not here in the head. Because if they're willing to do that to animals, they're willing to do that to people.
Dog at, I'll kill him. I hate dogs. I hate dogs. And then they'll show a white woman like tongue kissing a dog in the mouth, just to prove white people love dogs. And then they go back to him and he's mad, like, look at this dirty white bitch tongue kissing. Devil bitch tongue kissing a jackal in the mouth. Devil licking jackals, and this is like sad. It's like some weird war. They always want black people and white people to be at war, man, for some reason. How can you hate it? People who hate animals, like I'm not gonna go, I hate you, but it'll be hard. It takes away a piece of how close we might be if you go, I hate animals. Like somebody look at a baby seal and go, oh, I can't wait to hit this motherfucker in the face. I hate baby seals, all cute. Oh, you looking at, baby seal? Like, you ever see them sad animal commercials that come on like during, like 4 in the morning during Three's Company reruns? And they catch you out of nowhere. You be watching Three's Company and then, like it'll be a kitten and they slow motion the kitten up and the kitten, and it's a kid got a pencil in his head, like somebody stuck a pencil in his face. There's a pencil sticking out of his face. Then they put fun facts, 15,000 kittens are stabbed in the head with
And you gotta wonder who's stabbing those poor defenseless animals. Why?
Pencils each year. You be like, who is stabbing kittens in the face with pencils? Why?
Why?
It's a pencil sticking out of his face. Then they'll show a bunch of puppies shoved in a container or a cup. Puppies in a cup. Missing their feet, it's wrong. Hi, I'm White Lady. I'm here to say probably did it. You bitch, jackal kissing hoe.
Okay, all right, a lot to unpack here. First of all, obviously, Patrice O'Neal, he is missed. Second of all, obviously, everything he's saying is satire, comedy. Whatever you do, never enact his idea of harassment day or anything like that. Let's everyone be respectful to each other. But again, look, the art of a comedian is to talk about issues that are extremely sensitive. Dare I say it, you're walking through a landmine field in which landmines also have landmines. And these are, again, a lot of sensitive subjects to talk about. Yes, they are serious. They are very serious. But the art of the comedian, a good comedian, is able to criticize and call out anything and everything. It is open for criticism. And that's the whole point of going to a comedy show or seeing somebody like Patrice O'Neal or Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock or Bill Burr or anyone else. I mean, these are individuals, and apologies for missing countless others, that are able to, one, fill up a massive stadium or auditorium with thousands of people who are there to see a show. And the whole point of a show is, one, put people out their comfort zone, make them think. And yes, the most important one of them all, be it the first thing and the very last thing too, and everything else in between, make them laugh. That's the art of a comedian. My biggest regret, I wish I could see Patrice O'Neal live. But that's why we have the internet. And I think we learned something. Sometimes it's okay to laugh. And it's always okay to realize that, the comedy is supposed to really make you see a different perspective. So, without further ado, please take good care of yourselves. And I'm Kit. This has been Americans Learn. Peace and take care.